Favorite the ones you like. Ianfidance.com for all my dates. I am coming to Philadelphia, Rochester, Phoenix, Arizona, Huntsville, Alabama, Chicago, Atlanta, Charleston, South Carolina. Ianfidance.com for tickets. Punchup.live/Jordan Jensen for her dates. She's going.
On Monday meeting, they honey.
Bada ding dong dong, bada ding ding ding, bada ding 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 dong dong, ding 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 ding. Punchup.live/Jordan Jensen, ianfidance.com. We'll see you on the road. Oh, my little guy.
Telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan.
It was really, and she had that, oh God, it was so crazy. She had that guy on who was telling the sex story who was gay. And like me and Ian tell crazy stories, horrible white trash, right? Terrible upbringings. And then this guy tells a story that's like the most devastating, walked in on a guy he liked fucking a man. And me and Ian just by the end of it, we're like, and they were like, so anyway, and we were like, that was the sad, are you okay?
Yeah.
It was like, but we had to like help him off the ground.
Yeah, we're
after
like
the
doing
story.
jokes like, ha ha ha. And he was like, the man I loved.
Yeah.
I walked in on him sleeping with
in a
another
bed
man.
in the middle of a party.
On
Wait, do
the
we
top
just start
bunk.
or do you do an intro?
We're
Or
just
are we just?
going.
Oh, okay. Because
we're
one
just-
time I was asked to do a pilot podcast, and I'm into crime, but I was going to be me, an FBI guy,
Mhm.
and then like this dating expert, and we were going to have women call in that think they're dating psychopaths or killers.
Cool.
And they would like talk to us
Cool.
about it, and we would give them advice on what to do. But in the Zoom comments, I was getting private messages being like, can you be funny? Can you up the funny? I'm like, this sick woman is dating a man with skulls in his home. Like, we need to like help her. And I don't think this is the right direction for the podcast. Like, just have the
so
FBI guy.
funny.
Just have the profilers. Like, I'm not making jokes at this woman
Yeah,
who's,
yeah.
but they don't.
While they're
yeah.
finding
Be
out the
funnier.
guy's collecting their toenails.
Why are you doing a live chat as you go? That's the scariest thing I can imagine.
Well, they were just sitting in on it, like direct messaging me, being like, up the funny. I'm like,
Ew.
this woman is having a hard time. Like, she clearly is damaged, and this man is unsafe and lie. It was really intense.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't it for me.
So you didn't do it again? Or
No.
you were gonna do it?
No,
Oh.
I sent them back the equipment and I said, thank you for considering me. But no, this isn't the job for me.
Because it was too sad.
I cannot
Too
laugh
fucked
at
up?
these women that like they wanted me to be
they
silly.
I thought you were saying, oh my God. I thought you were saying people watching, viewers
No,
are saying,
no,
the actual
no.
producers
The
are like, could you please be
producers.
funny? Oh, that's horrifying.
The producers.
That is so fucking horrifying.
Because like with the SVU pod, we're silly, but then like when we're talking about real crimes, like there is a level of seriousness
You
that
can't
needs
really
to
up
kind
the
of
funny
happen.
when someone's talking about a man who may or may not
And
kill them.
Funny
Sometimes
moments might happen, but it's like you have to have respect for the dead or the victims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just do.
Unlike some true crime podcasts.
Yeah, no, you have to. And
Some of them are rough. And I'm like, I have to not listen to this. I'm going to go to hell.
Or some don't take a stance, which bothers me. It's just really like, here are the facts. And I'm like, no, you have to talk about like the mishandling of the case or the
Yeah.
judicial system. Like, 'cause sometimes we get comments that are like, stop being political. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's truly about criminal justice and sexual assault. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what you want from me. I can't like gloss over it, but some people do, and it bothers me too.
Yeah.
I have a lot of opinions for
Me
sure.
too.
It's
Well, let's
passionate.
get into them.
Passionate.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
also want to say the trinkets in here are like everything. I can't believe I'm finally here on these vintage couches.
Yeah?
Yeah, was that 70s show kind of what you were thinking or no? 70s.
Just Ian just
60s.
slowly but surely put the wood paneling up after a breakup, the fake wood paneling, and then just started sticking shit to the wall.
Yes.
And then I would say, no, switch that with that. Gay, you're a gay homo. You like dick in your butt. And he would say, stop saying that. And then my friend made us the sign.
Oh, we have a
it
carpet
gets
coming.
better and better.
We have a
You know
new
what the
carpet
worst
coming.
thing in this house is?
And it's that. Isn't that cool?
I already know what the worst thing for me
Yeah.
is in this house.
You got a new carpet?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did you spend money or did somebody say, I'm going to make you this carpet? And you said, okay.
It's not important to get in the semantics
God
of
damn
it.
I've been wanting
but
to get
we're
a free
getting
carpet.
a new carpet.
Whoever is doing that,
And
thank
when
you
the
so
universe
much.
provides, you
I
accept.
hate this carpet. It's so triggering of
What?
childhood. It's so awful. Bro,
I'm actually not a carpet person, and I have no carpets.
I
I
love
just bought a
carpet.
$1,000
No, I know it's all
If
over your
I
bathroom,
could-
and it's like it was kind of horrifying.
It's so fucked
It was
up.
really upsetting because I have like the wooden slats that just are risen. Like I can't have any. I don't
I
want any
need
carpet.
carpet.
around me.
I have a bath mat for stepping out and then tile.
See,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
you're
want wet foot on tile or
No, you'd
anything.
rather like a must.
When I'm
of
in a
mold.
hotel, I step
wet.
out onto the bath mat and then I move my feet all around the bathroom.
Well, that's the
so I
safety
don't do
thing.
foot to tile.
Oh my god.
I like carpet.
Okay. It gets wet. It's like really gross.
Lily Allen and she married the guy from Stranger Things. They have a fully carpeted bathroom in their Architectural
Yes,
Digest.
good.
In the
Wait,
in
is
Good
the
for
Lily
them.
Allen
bathtub.
the one who sings?
Fuck you,
And
boo ba da ba doo. Fuck you,
Was that her?
doo ba dee
Oh,
ba
wait,
dee.
stop.
Really
That's
Must
her.
remember the actual.
That's
song.
her,
Yeah,
Is
but
it?
what does she
Lily
say?
Allen. Fuck
But
you.
she sings another song, or is
Yeah.
that the number one song?
It's
What's
the number-
Smile.
No, don't.
No,
just
you're
say
also
words.
doing
You need-
opera. But
fucking
you're
it
like
up. You're
singing.
fucking it
You're
up.
singing it
Just
weird
give.
too.
I just need like a line, but don't sing it. Just say it because you're
Fuck
fucking.
you.
No, that's CeeLo Green. And
No.
fuck you. If I was
No,
there,
That's
hear
too,
me.
but she's also fuck you.
I know, but I need a longer line than fuck you.
Fuck you.
He doesn't have it.
I smile. Yes, and then I just smile.
And there's a song about
Yes.
smiling.
yeah, and then I just sometimes I cry and want you to die.
When
and then
I
just
smile,
Yeah.
I see you.
No.
When I
no,
smile.
No, she's like wants him to die, but then I just smile. Are you looking it up? God
Ethan.
damn, if he's not. Could you imagine if you just went no?
Wait, why do you have two ladies? Interesting.
Two ladies.
At first, when I see
The
you
dog.
cry,
At first, when I see you cry.
Yeah, it makes me smile.
Smile. Yes,
It makes
now
me
we all know.
smile.
God, why couldn't
At
you just
worst,
do that?
I feel bad for a while.
Yep.
Then I go ahead.
And then she also has a fuck you song.
Yes, that is true.
But that's
Yep.
what we were all thinking, and I'm glad we got there.
Yes.
I was gonna give up on it. I'm glad you pushed it.
What are the two
You have
ladies
to.
you saw?
Well, there's lady over there, and then the same lady.
Oh.
Do you want to know why that is?
Why?
Because Ian the retard came back one day and went like this. I got us Lady and the Tramp statues. I was like, "Are you insane? Do you think that this is Lady and Tramp?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's Lady and that's the Tramp." And I was like, "This is Lady."
I still think that that's
You
a
wa-
lady and a
dude,
tramp.
You want to know what? Have you ever seen a mini Sheltie or like a Sheltie?
Yeah.
Okay, Sheltie playing with Coyote the other day was Lady and the Tramp. Exactly. Mini little dogs playing. She was such a little rapscallion, and the lady kept going, "Oh, you're being too dirty with me."
Best train ride over here. A golden weenie dog, long hair, just
That's what you
face
love.
to face with me, and he kept
Yes.
being like, "Sorry." I'm like, "This couldn't have been a better ride."
I
Did
love
you
a
kiss
weenie
him?
dog.
Did you play with him?
I let him be. It's a packed train, like you know. I kind of
Was he
I
shaking a little?
respected. Nobody kind of sighed and was like annoyed like we were. It was really a beautiful, cute little moment.
Well, you mentioned the trinkets, and
Yeah.
our guest today is the wonderful, the fantastic, the amazing Liza Treyger.
Thank you.
Why would you say
Blow the
trinkets thing in
shofar.
order to-
Because let
He
me,
has a gift
let me
for me.
cook.
Sorry.
Let
He has
me
a gift
cook.
for me.
You sit there. You sit there and fucking judge and call everything I do retarded, and let me be retarded. I got you
Commence
this, Lisa.
retardation.
Ah, cute.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, Lisa.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you like The Simpsons?
I do. I love them a lot.
You do?
I have
She
two
loves The
tattoos.
Simpsons.
Oh,
She's
great.
got,
Perfect.
I've got
And I'm a
Simpsons
collector.
tattoos.
But most of my stuff's in my my old room in my parents' closet. But I'm a toy collector. I have a lot of Simpsons stuff. I have really cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're
I love trinkets, and so I feel really comforted to have trinkets all around me. You're a bear. You're a bare bones girl.
No, more bear. Just bear. Like I would like bears around
no,
me.
you love
Oh.
little guys. You have a whole containment unit full of little guys at your house.
Now to be like a little chicer in my life, I have it in the fireplace, and it's
Mm.
all
I'll show you
around
what I
Mo
have.
from the bar. I got a phone of his, and it
Oh,
works.
that's cool.
And that's the centerpiece, and then they're all around. Because I also buy trolls with baby eyes. That's kind of my new thing now.
Huh?
I had to throw away all my troll dolls because they scared me when I was little.
Yeah,
Wait,
they're a little
is
soulless,
mine.
but that's why I get the baby eye ones.
my little guy thing.
Oh yeah, you love trinkets.
Yeah, but if they don't fit in there, they get freaking brought here.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with any. It's not. I don't let it.
Opossums up top. Quality.
These are 2 new trinkets I got. Red and Stimpy.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. It can't be shitty trinkets.
These aren't
Oh,
shitty.
those are cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it can't be like
Thank you.
what you
I
guys
guarantee
like,
if I
I
guarantee if she was like, "Oh, I brought these trinkets," you'd be like, "Wow, cool. They're neat."
No, these
and
are.
then I have them.
like
and you're
your-
like, "They
I like
fucking
your
suck."
seashell.
These are good. I love them for the studio, but in my house, it has to be more things like this.
Earth. You like an earth
This
tone.
is what I like.
Well, that was a
Yeah,
very
you
nice
want-
back
I would
pedal.
like to be able to rub it.
You don't like bright color. You like earth tones.
Yeah.
Camping, lodging vibes.
Yes.
What is an earth tone? I hear
You
this
know,
thrown around
this
a
is
lot.
earth tone.
What is an earth tone? Like brown and green?
Yeah, like this trinket. This is like earth tones, forest vibes.
Oh.
And look at my thing holding up
Darkness.
all my pots. I love that thing.
Oh.
That's an arts and crafts thing that I made into a kitchen
That's
holster.
really cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
I don't do these things.
Do you want to see a picture of me of my fattest?
Yeah.
Yes.
I bet you won't even be able to guess which one I am in the picture.
We'll see.
And then give it to Ian, so he can find. But don't tell which one it is, and we'll put
I'll
it
be
on the
able to
screen.
find
Oh
it.
wait, is this new? Ian hasn't looked at this either.
Nobody sees it. Nobody's seen it. I just found it the other day. It's really fucked up.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's the worst.
So
it's
right
the
now, can
worst
we put it up so
situation.
people can be looking? Yeah, scrolling through.
What is it? From what?
Is it board
It doesn't
shorts?
help anything.
Just for him
Is
to
it
know.
board shorts?
Let me see.
Find me.
Goo. Whoa. Wow. I know which one it is.
But why isn't it any? Why isn't it close to the color you're supposed to be wearing? Like, why were you so off
Nothing
color?
about this is the way you're supposed to be.
Because I was gothic and I wasn't allowed to wear gothic clothes, so I wore all red.
Oh, like blood.
Gothic.
It's a close-
You look like you're picking your son up at a 90-day rehab. This is out of control.
Why did you say goo so loud? I didn't know that.
I knew off the jump.
You know, that's halfway through my stomach.
Off the rip.
That's not under my stomach. That's cutting it in half.
Where you put your clothes in the stomach. How old
Yes.
were you here?
10? 11?
Nice. Okay.
I had to
The
get plastic surgery on
sunglasses
my stomach
are
because of the
The
loose skin.
sunglasses are hilarious.
the sunglasses are wild.
Yeah. The sunglasses are one of those things where I was just like never in the sun. And then in the airport, they were like, you're going to need sunglasses. And I was like, okay, what about these? Really brutal.
Flops. The flops. Did you have fun? Do you remember having fun?
It was awful. I had all these, I was a cutter at the time. So my arms were all scraped. It was my first time having people see that. So everybody was a lot of attention on that. And I was,
Did anyone? So everyone was
Isolating.
talking
Did you
about
use a butter
whispering about the
knife?
cuts.
it was just, people could just see it and they wouldn't say anything. And it was like my extended family who, so then they were like, and my sister was the most beautiful girl at the entire wedding. She was the one next to me. And they were like, that sucks for her.
Yeah.
And then they got mad at me because the bride said that she wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. And I was like, huh. And then they thought that was offensive.
By you just going, huh?
Even
Well,
at 10.
I was
It's
judging, yeah.
crazy.
Even at 10.
It just never.
It
It just
seemed
had
like
never
a good
come
idea.
up in my life. I was like, oh, my parents would never, that's an insane, I've never even heard of that. And she was like, yeah, I want to stay at home with the kids. And I was like, and do what? And she's like, raise them. And I was like, yeah, but what will you do? She's like, nothing. I was like, okay. And then you could see that she was like, fuck you.
To the kid.
Mhm.
Bitch. I love weddings. I just got invited. I got to save the day yesterday. I'm so
Really?
excited. Yeah.
Who?
A friend.
That's nice.
Comedian?
From back home?
No.
Comedian?
Comedian.
Oh, that's nice.
I love weddings too. I just have to be very careful because if I show up wearing a dress, I have to leave after like 15 minutes. But if I show up wearing like a tracksuit or a suit,
Uh-huh.
I'm having the best time of my life.
Why don't you wear like a high-waisted pant and then like a
I
crop
do.
top
That's what I'm.
or a white tee, like a white,
White.
nicer, like, but I feel like a high-waisted pant and a cute shirt would work. No?
It gets a little matronly.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It has to be
In
something.
my head, it would look so good.
I want to get a nice suit
What
tailor
about
made.
the
Yeah.
dress we were going to get you at the vintage store next door?
If I
Remember?
had giant combat boots with that flower dress, that'd
Oh,
be
you
cool.
look
There's
great.
never a dress you want to wear.
Unless it's like to the floor, unless it's very punk or very cool,
What's a punk dress?
like a
Flannel? Safety pins?
no, like a like
chainmail.
mesh.
Oh,
Mesh.
yeah.
Mesh is great.
Cool.
Mesh is good. Or that one was punk to me because it had like daisies on it, and then if you put big back boots, and it's very
Big bag boots.
big back boots. But I can't do. But even then, I feel weird.
Would you guys be on each other's weddings?
Yeah.
See, you look so
you
pretty.
look
Flowers.
good.
That's
You
a
wouldn't be
slut.
comfortable with that?
She looks so pretty.
Yeah, but you could wear
Stop
that.
doing that.
But you could
Why?
wear that.
Look how pretty she
let's
is.
pull up things you've done.
Fine.
But you could wear that with pants with like a black shorter top.
I have the. Huh?
I want this
You could
shirt
wear that with
so
yeah.
bad.
That's great.
How cool is this shirt?
What is?
If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys bopping.
Put that down. We're not doing phone time anymore.
Yeah.
We've had enough.
You look so nice in this dress. Look at you.
Stop. I said stop.
Take the compliment.
I don't want to. You're making me look at something I don't like looking at, and you're showing people. I don't like people seeing me. My bra's out, you fucking asshole. Ethan, scold him.
What?
My bra's showing, and you're.
Picture you looking like
I'm
you had to be
wearing fully
airlifted to the
clothed.
beach.
But
Shut up,
she
bitch.
decided to do
I'm
that.
wearing fully clothed. I could not be smaller, and you're showing a picture of me in my fucking bra and a slip, you piece of shit.
I'm not. I'm trying to say you looked
I
great.
said stop, and you did
All
it
right,
again.
all right, fine. I stop. I'm sorry. I'm trying to combat the bad feeling you had with being like, look, you look nice.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you're pushing
I am.
my buttons. Yeah,
No,
right.
I'm not pushing your
Ethan.
buttons. I'm trying to legit be like, you look so pretty in
Why?
a dress.
No, you show it. I said no, and you. Oh, no, you don't.
I didn't think of the boobs.
You're
I was
dead to
thinking
me.
you look so pretty in the dress.
I hate you.
I fucking
Lisa,
hate you.
I don't hate you.
I would. I could change the topic. I see this.
No, pick a side.
No. No, I picked Jordan.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Fair.
She said
fair.
not to do it.
Fair.
I did say not
fair.
to do it.
Fair. I was overriding the no to try to get you to accept the compliment, and I was wrong. I was wrong.
You're a bitch ass piece of dust.
And
Say
I'm
it.
sorry. No, fuck you.
Okay.
I feel like weddings are the only place I really dance to. Like that I get to
I know.
dance.
I miss dancing.
I miss
used
dancing.
to go out and dance.
So there's a place by my apartment. When I walk home, there's people like people are dancing in there,
Yeah.
and it's cool. But like I don't know if I would ever go dance. Like that seems so. It's just foreign to me.
You used to do it though.
I used to go clubbing for
Yeah.
sure. I was doing shows in Nashville a few weeks ago, and a girl I used to go clubbing with that I've not seen in 17 years was at my show.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we
Isn't
hung
that
out and
weird?
like talks about photo, like just tan, fucking nuts.
You what?
I was just tan. I had tanning memberships to multiple places, so
In
I
the
didn't have to
past?
wait 24
17
hours.
years ago.
17 years ago.
You were a tan girl?
I was tan. I had blonde highlights. I was a salon receptionist.
Wow.
You-
And I went clubbing in my Aldo heels, and I would take Patron shots.
When you came to America, you were like
Amazing.
thrown into the sludge of American pop culture.
How old were you
My
when you
friends
came
say
to
that.
America?
I was 3, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a TV. Baywatch is how
Yeah.
I learned English. I love TV, Little Mermaid, like, love movies. And then me and my parents went to the movies every Friday
That's so
growing
fun.
up till like 8th grade. I should have just gone to school dances, and I think I would have learned lessons.
Yeah.
But I was at the movies with my parents every Friday.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I loved the Backstreet Boys. I loved Spice Girls. I had a Spice Girls birthday. Like,
Which Spice
love
Girl
Fresh
are you?
Prince of Bel-Air. Listen, Ginger's my favorite, but
That's
we had a
crazy.
red-headed friend, so she had to be Ginger.
Having Ginger be your favorite, I've never heard of, and I'm really glad that she has a fan.
Oh, big tits, slutty
Hot,
red.
slutty.
I loved her.
Everyone
like,
loved
Oh,
Ginger.
she was the girl power.
I always felt like it was like people like to be the sporty one. They
Oh,
loved Baby.
Baby was, I think, like the
Posh.
fan favorite. So this is the thing. So like Ginger, I couldn't be because I had a redheaded friend, and I only had 4 friends come to this party. Each of us were a Spice Girl. 5th grade. I'm sorry, wasn't that popular. Okay, so and then Baby, I couldn't be because we had our friend was the youngest, and so I was scary at my own birthday.
I thought you would be scary.
Yeah.
That
and my
happens.
sister built me horns. Like in the movie poster, and I had this leopard shirt, and we had Oreo ice cream cake. I mean,
Wow.
memories.
I
It's a
always
great
wanted to
time.
be sporty, of course.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was
I-
my Olivia's favorite, like ever. Like it was just like it was what it was. But Ginger
Are you a
was
Sex
my
and the
girl.
City girl?
But oh yeah,
Okay, let me ask you this.
but I also love the Spice
Ian,
Girls
you can leave.
lollipops.
Listen,
the Spice Girls lollipops.
They had lollipops
those?
at Limited 2 because we were poor and I couldn't afford anything at Limited 2. But I would get these Spice Girls lollipops, and they are selling for like $100 on the internet. They've never been made again. They were delicious.
really?
They were Chupa Chups. They were like clear. They were.
I will
awesome.
never forget.
Yeah,
uh,
I grip onto like
Spice
nostalgia.
Girls
and
had
stuff
just
the same
came
way.
out. I think I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and Wannabe was like the big video, and we were getting an exhaust fan put in the bathroom, and the electrician who was doing it was on my dad's over 30s baseball team, and my dad had been dead for like 4 years. This guy knew my dad 4 years ago before he died, was working construction in the house. I didn't know he was home. I was home alone after school. Wannabe was on the screen, and I was dancing and singing along, and I'll never forget. He walked down, saw me, and goes, Ian, don't do that again. And I was like, okay. And I like took it as like a direct message from my father and was like, no more Spice Girls, no more Spice Girls.
So sad for baby Ian.
We walked in on my
And now
friend's-
you act
Girls
like
are
that.
for everyone.
We walked in on my friend's little brother dancing on the table and singing into a hairbrush, Beyonce. And we walked in and we were like, yeah. And then he saw us and he was like, ah, and like screamed. Now he's a trans woman.
Really?
Yeah. Very happy.
Wow.
So that's a
Maybe.
maybe.
I still
Wait.
have a leg to go on my journey.
Aiden Burger or Big.
Okay, Burger's in my worst. Like Burger to me is in the top 3 worst.
Ready for
with
me?
Trey McDougal.
Burger's top.
That's like so disappointing.
Who are these
Remember
people?
when she
Carrie's
throws the
boyfriends.
shoe at him and he goes, what is that, a pet? Funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's so funny and cute. And
I
handsome.
really didn't like. He couldn't handle her success, and she had to hide herself. It like sucks.
What about
like,
the premature
insecure dudes.
ejaculator? That guy was worse.
Sure, but they went on a couple dates, and she liked his family. Like they broke up in a few weeks. I feel. You know what I
But
mean?
Aiden was
not
too
right.
perfect. It was unbelievable.
Aiden wasn't perfect. I don't like Aiden. I feel like Big had all of that money, but he didn't respect her. I don't like any of those men. I feel like my favorites are Smith Jared
Of
with
course.
Samantha, and then Harry with Charlotte.
What's
Yeah,
it mean if
Harry's-
someone
like
says
those
you're like
sort
a
of-
Steve?
You're not. You wish you were. No, Steve, I loved as a kid, but he bothers me now too.
Miranda?
Because she's trying to work, and she's like, "Well, you turned down Scooby Doo," and he's like, "No, and I want a puppy." Like,
I like that
my
guy.
whole friend
No, I
group-
love
like
him, and he
that
owns
guy.
a bar. Like Steve is the best.
We hate Steve. My whole
Why?
friend group hates Steve. We hate every time he comes on. We're like, no, because he's annoying. Because he walks in, he's like, Miranda, I just love you. Do you mind if I sleep at your house for a week? It's really brutal.
Yeah, he was like poor and couldn't handle it, and dumped her because she made more men. That's the thing with Burger. Like, I don't like that vibe.
I know, but he had a motorcycle. He was funny. He was a writer. And I
Aiden's
love an insecure guy.
corny, but I
Yeah.
liked that he built stuff and liked to like lounge and like dogs. Like I was into him, even though I think Carrie just didn't really have good guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jazz Man?
Which one's Jazzman?
The one that like couldn't talk and was like wild, but would go the earth shattering orgasms.
I don't remember
Jazz
Jazzman.
guy. Oh, okay. He's
People
like
say
prominent
I'm
in my
like
mind.
jazz man. People say I'm a jazz man.
remember
I
the
wouldn't have
premature
taken
coma.
you as a Sex in the City girl.
Big time.
I'm so excited by that.
We all watch it a lot. My friend group. We each have one of us is each of them. I'm obviously Miranda. But yeah, when we learn lots of lessons, like we'll always quote it. We'll be like, "This is just like that."
Yeah, I think about it all the time. Samantha had the funniest lines though, looking back for sure. But I always think no one wants to fuck mean mommy.
Yeah,
I think about all the time.
yeah.
What is this?
Like Miranda was just like, and no one wants to fuck mean mommy, or was it Samantha? I don't remember.
And Samantha, when she gets mad at, or when Charlotte gets mad at Samantha for fucking the FedEx, that actually happened with me and Chloe Radcliffe.
What
Where
happened?
Chloe fucked her FedEx guy, and I was like, "You're a whore," and she was like, "That's so fucked up," and I was like, "Wow, this is an exact." And it was, and she was like, "Don't sex shame me," and I was like, "That's fucked up."
Why did it upset you so much? You don't think it's kind of a hot thing? Those
Because
sexy
she doesn't
uniforms?
like anyone to be happy.
I was
Oh.
worried. No, that's not true. I was just worried for my friend's safety, letting a weird man into her house who she didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they still seeing each other?
No. They just fucked once and he left.
But he's never gone into the apartment again.
a couple times. It just
They
made me
fucked
worried about it.
More than once?
But
Wow.
he's not been unsafe, right? Since
It was
like, ever
literally
since.
Charlotte's exact reaction. Like I was like, "Oh
No, it was Carrie. That's why
sorry,
it was
Carrie.
so upsetting.
Yes, it was Carrie. Yeah, you're right. It was
You
Carrie.
know.
Wait,
Yeah.
when the FedEx guy came over.
But then remember, like Samantha's then the Charlotte,
Yeah.
and then
And then she sees-
Charlotte's the Samantha of her
Yes.
other group.
when the FedEx guy came over, was it the first time he came over or did they have a rapport? Or was it just like they saw each other and were like, let's do like, how did that happen?
That's so cool. I'm like
Mm.
so jealous. I would love to have an
I
experience.
used to go
like
door
that.
to door getting people to sign up for free construction estimates. And that was always like the fantasy. And that never happened.
My
got the
mailman
police
is
called on me a
so sexy, and he's actually been profiled by the New York Times. He's like a sexy known mailman, and
Really?
he's mine. Yeah. And he has like a velvet New York Yankees hat.
He's
and
mine.
I like, because I was with my friend, I was like, that's my hot mailman. And she goes, oh, he's well known. And I was like, I can't believe it.
Do you ever answer the door like sexy?
Well, no, he's downstairs. But when I pass him, of course, I go, thanks. Hey, I say hi always. Oh, but I would say hi if he wasn't hot.
Do you ever offer him a water?
I really respect the Postal Service.
Great band.
I don't think ever outside of college.
But I love
I've had a
UPS
one
costume. Like costume. I like
Yeah.
the UPS uniform. Like to me, that's hot. Like I really am
no,
like
but I
turned
saw
on.
How
a
did she-
barista wearing it the other day, and I
A
was like, I
barista
hate
wearing
that.
it?
Yeah, like the cool shirt.
No, I don't like the cool.
Yeah, but
How
they
did
were wearing
Chloe
like,
make
but
this
with a different
happen?
pant.
How did she make this happen?
I think if you're flirty and
Chloe?
horny, you can
Yeah.
do it.
She does. She talked about it with us. She fucked him, and then, she's just really good at that.
Oh.
It's cool.
We were literally practicing how to eye fuck. She was teaching me and Caitlin how to eye fuck, and Caitlin was so good at it. Caitlin would do the whole look, and mine was like, this.
Wait, are you going to
Mine
come to
was full, like,
SoulCycle?
Gillis.
It's her 100th ride on Thursday.
I go to SoulCycle all the time, but now I'm boxing
No, I know, but why don't you go to her 100th ride?
because I will be in Tacoma.
Okay.
Which sucks.
I went this morning. I'm almost
It's
at
great.
250 rides. I mean,
Holy shit!
10 more rides.
Did you get her into it?
She had a past with it, but I was the one, I think, like she came to do her cardio with me and like liked it enough. And
It's
I
so
really like
fun.
my teachers. So I go
Because-
3 or 4 times a week, but then she'll like pop in whenever she can. And I
Yeah.
love it.
Because we do our trainers workouts. So then for
Yeah.
the little extra cardio, which I'm so sore I can hardly move because it was yesterday.
Yeah, those videos are cool.
Yeah, she does the videos. Yeah. It's really addicting. Then she goes back to Puerto Rico and I can't do it. But I feel my whole mood is so lifted when I am doing it.
Yeah,
It's so
100%.
sick. When I'm punching something. It feels incredible.
But I didn't go stoned today. I'm always stoned at SoulCycle. Today I was like,
I used to do
I'm-
the yoga. That's the most fun.
and I wasn't, and it is harder. I feel it more. I sweat more. I'm like dying more. I love being high. I have
Because
a
when you're high,
problem.
you don't increase the thing. You don't have
Oh
those,
no, yes I do. I
You
go
do?
so hard. Yeah, and I love
Really?
the music. I like love it. I close my eyes more. That's what I just realized. I close my eyes more when I'm stoned.
Do you feel
Mm.
like when you're stoned and working out, you're like, this is what we were meant to be doing? Like, I used to
Oh,
play
yeah.
baseball stoned, and I was like, I'm in
That
tune
is
with the
fucking life.
mechanics. Yeah.
But also the room's dark, the lights, like a quote will hit me and I'll be like, yes.
There's one woman I like so much, and I forget her name, but she looks like Xena Warrior Princess in NoHo. God, she's incredible. I love her. Yeah,
NoHo?
I brought the guy that I'm dating there, and we walked out, and
Who is this new person? Who is this?
I can't say on the pod.
No, I know not name, but like, is it
The
someone?
same as always.
Are
And
you
then
guys talking again?
and then we walked out, and then I was like, "Did you like that?" And he was like, "I don't need some." He goes, "I don't need some party drug sodomite blasting my eardrums off."
Oh, you wear the earplugs.
You have to wear the earplugs, but I forgot
wear
to tell him.
earplugs.
The earplugs are crucial.
I
or
don't know.
else you
I'm
start
the
getting
only one in
pissed.
earplugs.
I know nobody
Wait,
wears
what's
them.
the difference?
Do you think it's because we do
It's too loud.
too loud and you get overwhelmed?
It
and
is
scaled?
so loud.
What do they do? Why do you get scaled?
Because
It's not
they're-
scared.
you're
It's too loud. I wouldn't be able to handle
Are
it.
they screaming at you?
No, the music. Like it is.
Oh.
And to be
It's
honest, it is the screaming.
And they're
Sometimes
saying
they
stuff
blow
like,
out the.
come on, we're going for it, girls. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
a
why
little-
not? Why not on this day? Push yourself a
Yeah,
little
but those
harder.
they hit me. They hit me so
They
good.
do hit me too.
And I make sure if I have like a really big career thing or something, I
Yeah.
go that morning or the day before because I like the inspo. I like
Mm.
it. But the last time, what I liked, the imagery of you're like a waterfall, and imagining just water sloshing in my head felt so good.
Well, yeah, I've had the water person. I've had the-
Jasmine,
Yeah.
that's my number one. That's my number one fave. And then today I went to Karen. She's too much of a jock. She's a guy's gal. Too many men in the class.
There's
But-
one woman I despise.
Who is it?
I forget her name, but she'll be like, is it okay if I tell you about my day? Okay, I will. I walked in, I got
no.
coffee. They said,
Ah, no.
you got oat milk? Weird. And you know what I said? Fuck that. I like oat milk. So pedal, girl. And you're like, what? What did you just do to me?
I love Rachel too. Jordan. I like
Jordan,
I like the pretty girls that are athletic and fun and nice and positive.
is Jordan the one I don't like?
She has short curly hair,
no,
brown
no,
curly
no,
hair.
I like her. Fuck.
I'm
You would
almost
love
And I'm like,
sold
but
on
that- but when I get-
SoulCycle.
when
Give
I
me
get-
one more thing that it may push me over.
I
Sell me.
only talk about
They
the
have
same
gum
5
when you
things
leave.
over and over.
They
I'm
have
truly
what?
living a boring life.
They have
What?
gum when you leave.
They have gum.
Oh, gum,
I'm in.
earplugs, tissues.
hair ties.
Whoa, I'm in.
Hot ladies.
I can do both. Say no more.
And there's
you have me
very
in hair ties.
Whenever there is a man in there, all the women are checking them out. 100%.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. I am.
I could go there and they'd check me out.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, wow.
And you can meet gay guys and
Oh, yeah.
women.
Yeah.
I wanted to
in.
do a bit about like your SoulCycle instructor
I'm out of breath.
when they're coaching versus when they're in the lobby.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like when they're on
They're
stage,
ignoring.
they're so beautiful. You're like, they're a celebrity. They're the most beautiful. And then you walk out and they're like, hi, how was that? And you're like, oh, you're scary.
Oh, I feel the opposite. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way.
I think that's
Do
how
you
it
always
is.
have a lump on your head?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'll be like, that's the hottest man ever. I'll get off stage. It'll be like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror Picture Show, like half balding, blonde, scraggly hair. It will. I think that's how they view us too. When we get off the stage,
Oh,
and then
I
the lights
always
go
look
on.
crazy. I look the worst of everyone always because I wake up and I go like
Yeah.
everyone's just so put together in these classes,
so
and I'm
weird.
more gym class, like
How much does it cost?
40 a class.
I'm just gonna ride my bike around the city.
Yeah, but I'm too scared to do that. I would
You
never.
literally are soul cycling when you ride your bike because you blast music and you dance and yell, "Let's go, girl!"
And I
Yeah,
talk
but I
to
like-
myself. I say, "Honey, I love oat milk today."
yeah.
No, that yeah, too much of that. But I like
You've
I
deserved
live for
raw
a shout
stevia.
out.
Yeah.
When I get a shout out,
You get shout outs?
yeah, like they'll
I
give
love
a shout
giving
out, and I just
shout-outs.
am like, I'll pedal harder.
Wow.
They go, Liza, I see you. What's a
Yeah,
shout
but I
out?
played sports growing up. Like, I just want a little positive. Actually, when I worked on a show and the director called and was like, "What do you need?" And I go, "I need positive affirmations."
Yeah.
I go, "I need compliments. I'll do a great job." Yeah, but I asked for it and I got it, and I didn't care. Like, it was weird because I asked for them, but it didn't make me do a better job.
Oh, good. Yeah.
They're like, "What do you need on set?" I'm like, "Compliments.
Compliments about my face and body and personality.
Just the work. Just the work."
Your work is great.
It's all right, but I like it.
I was trying.
I'm a theater kid. So what did you're mad that we talked about SoulCycle and Sex in the City?
No.
Oh, okay. You said one more thing and you're going to put me
No,
over
no,
the
I said
No,
one
one more
more
thing and then
thing
he's
about
gonna go.
SoulCycle and then I'll
Just
join.
come.
I
You don't have
think
to
you would
join.
like
Could I
it.
come with the girls?
The first one will be, I think, isn't it for something? I'll send you a link.
I would love to go with the girls.
Yeah,
Can you go
come
an
on
hour without
Thursday.
smoking? Yeah.
Come
You
on
do.
Thursday because it's Caitlin's 100th class and she'll get
Daytime?
like, yeah, in the morning.
What
Or-
time?
She's at 9:30.
I will see after.
I know. That's why I don't go.
I'll go at 9:30 for Caitlin. I would love to
Is
Is there one in
SoulCycle.
Williamsburg?
There is, but I don't. There's one,
I
and
won't go with
my
you,
favorite
but they will
teacher's
go.
there too, but I don't like it. There's one guy I go to. He just has really good music, but he's so negative, and I do hate him.
Why is he? How's he negative with SoulCycle?
He just wants to give like specific notes. He's just always like,
What's
it's
the
just
fucking
negging.
note? Pedal harder. That's it. What notes are there?
He'll be like, he actually went to someone was like, "Do you want lighter weights?" I'm like, "Can you believe that?" I would be like, I would punch him in the face. He's
I'll
like,
do it.
"No, she's going to the next level. Like, it's gonna she's
Wait,
gonna
there's
struggle."
weights?
There's one.
Ex-
There's an arm series.
Be for real. Pretend I don't
I
know.
just feel so crazy
What
is
talking about
SoulCycle?
SoulCycle. They need to give me free things. Like, I'm so done.
You bike for 40
in
minutes?
place.
No, like
Really
35.
fast, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's different.
They
It's-
do this thing
it's
where they do a
resistance,
double
it's
time,
rhythm.
which I don't know how to do, where they go. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's
When they
like
go double
sometimes
time?
you have to sprint, sometimes you're running, but
When
it's
they
to
do
the
the
beat
double
of the
time, they all
music.
have this. Like,
Yeah,
You know what I
the
mean?
running when you run with the whole.
what is
yeah.
that?
Because it's hard.
But why do they look like that every time? Where they look so like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah," and I can never get that pace that they're.
Just put a little bit more
This
resistance.
is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah,
This is exactly
it
what they
is.
look like. And you're trying to do
I
what they're
could
doing.
do-
Yeah, while you're pedaling. And then they're like, now go uphill. Give it another turn. Give it another turn. You can do it.
I can do
Why
it.
not? One more.
Why not
If that's
me?
enough, okay.
And guess
But can
what?
we
If
try?
it's too much,
Put it
you can
harder.
put it back.
Yeah, take it off. Because this is your ride.
It's my ride.
It's your hour.
My hour.
And this is for you.
Oh my God,
This is
Jordan!
for me.
I want there to be an MTV style show called Made, and then you get to become a SoulCycle teacher.
Why can't Maid come back?
Because no
Can we
one,
bring Maid back?
everyone just wants to be an influencer.
I'll do, just if anybody's watching, we will do Maid.
Yeah. What would I want to be made into? A skateboarder.
Whoa.
I wanna be a
Wow.
I'd
They
want to
filmed
be.
Maid at my high school. Not my high school,
fisherman.
my sister's.
Oh, I went
I don't know if
fishing
I can
in
do that.
Finland for a TV show, and I like bled out a fish, and everyone was so impressed with me. But we
That's
were like
awesome.
doing nets, like we were really.
I want to do nets. I want to do crab. I want to do.
You could go 2 weeks on Taylor's fishing boat. She needs a picker.
Taylor
Really?
who?
Yeah.
Taylor who?
Can I
One of my
film
best
it?
friends is a salmon
okay.
fisher.
Dude,
Not
that was
Swift.
so fun when we went up to the cabin. I was just thinking of that
my
today
arms
with
are so sore. You
Taylor.
just touched it. Squeeze it a little.
whoa.
But you could.
Easy with that gun.
But you could go.
Hey, everybody. If you need a quick fix for a limp dick, Blue Chew's got you covered. Blue Chew is the OG for chewable tablets that can help you have better sex. Right, Jordan?
Yeah.
It's all done online. Just consult with one of their licensed medical providers. Get your confidence back and get ready to crush it in the bedroom. Let's hear it. That's without Blue Chew. Now take a Blue Chew and let's hear it. Strong. Yeah, take it. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. You all right? Oh, as a special deal for our listeners, try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code SCA. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code SCA. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And thank you, Blue Chew, for being a sponsor on the pod. It works. It helps.
It does work.
It makes you feel like a rock star.
Makes men able to fuck even the likes of this.
Hag. And it makes you have sex with women if you're me, a fag.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just got in a fight with a fucking bag lady. Oh my God. I'm at the thing. She's changing the bag and in the garbage
What
can.
bag?
I throw my coffee in the garbage can in the empty bag. And she's like, oh, and I'm like, what? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, she takes it out, my cup out and puts it in her garbage.
What
and I'm
lady
like,
is this?
some lady at the office. And I was like, how would I know that that's the, and then she was like, just go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to go. How would I know that that's the fucking wrong thing? And then I eventually had to leave. I get in a fight all the time. I got into a fight with a man at the airport recently. I ran.
Well,
my
these
luggage
are
over.
verbal arguments. I'm in a
Yeah, they're
verbal
not
fight.
fights.
I'm in
They're
slaps constantly.
altercations.
I slammed a man
They're
physically.
I'm
while
an
against his
altercation
taxi.
I believe in justice, and I
Yeah.
will get into an altercation.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have a good moral compass. And
Sometimes I get scared.
if it starts
Sometimes-
I've
going
never
the
gone-
wrong
When they go
way.
like this, when you yell at them and they go,
Oh,
and you're like, oh,
I got in a fucking thing last night with
Wait,
a
like
homeless guy.
spit? Like,
The
my-
spit is my fear. You can punch me,
I've
kick
never
me, but
been-
I've
God,
gotten
your
kicked.
tattoos are so vibrant and good. It's
Oh,
like
thank
beautiful.
you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I've never
Look at
seen
this
that little
one.
animal on the
R&D
inside.
tattoo?
It's tough, but at least it's covered most of the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fair.
I
Last
have a Red Hot
night.
Chili Pepper tattoo. Like, what's worse?
Yeah, really.
No, that, yeah.
No, it's not. It's a piece of traditional art.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you.
Oh, I'm
Now-
fine with it.
Thank you.
I
Last
think the
night-
free eagle with that is hilarious.
Why?
Because it's like America, pride, freedom, eagle, and then it's like the Native Americans.
This is American history more than this.
Totally. The death of all of those is American
I'm not
history.
celebrating their death. I'm celebrating their life. Do you know what this is?
Do you know what that is?
'Cause I
Do you know
don't.
what that is the death of that.
No, it's not.
You have life and death here.
Yeah, life and
death,
and in between.
You can make them
Bugs
fight.
Bunny
Arr, arr, arr.
shooting one of them.
Yes, I get it.
He's killing the eagle and then eating it with the chief. Last night, tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's so funny remembering that she took a hit of a joint.
Yeah.
So we just turn and look at her and she's like,
remembering she's here.
she goes,
Last night in line, Van Leeuwen, I'm about to go up to do my order. Homeless guy barges in, goes through the tip cup, takes a big chunk of money, and I go, yo, fuck you. I go, put that back.
Yes, good.
And these people go, no, stop.
Don't
to
hurt.
me. And I go, no, fuck you. Put that back. He goes, it's only a nickel. I go, it's not a fucking nickel. You took a big chunk of change. That's not yours. Put it back. He goes, but it's a nickel. I go, it's not. Put it back. And he goes, fuck you. And he put it back, stormed out. Everybody left. The fucking woman behind the thing behind the thing. I don't know, she's a woman. She goes, thank you. No one's ever stopped that before. It's not worth getting in a fight with someone over because the money's not really mine. And I'm like, okay. And then she charged me full fucking price for my ice cream.
you know what? That doesn't make any sense to be mad about. She needs to make money. That's why you kept
No,
her the
no,
money.
I'm not mad about the full price of the ice cream. I'm pissed that everybody walked out and then told me to stop when
Nobody
I was
wants to
telling
get
him
tuberculosis.
to fucking not steal money from this woman.
You have to understand that there's an obsessive compulsive aspect to it.
Huh?
Like if I'm in a fight with a homeless man and they come near me, I go, no, because we don't want to be touched by them because they have poopy paws.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking it
I
through.
know, but I just want you
saw
to know
something
that that's
wasn't
what other
right, and
people
I
are
like
thinking.
jumped
Other people are
in.
going, if there is a fight, I don't want poop on me.
Mm.
That's what they're thinking. They're not being like, I'm removing myself from this hostility. They're being
That's
like,
how I felt.
poop hands. Poop hands. Whenever I get into a fight with a homeless man, immediately I'm like, but obviously don't touch me. But obviously don't hit me because you're full of shit.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I got into a fight
I
with a
got
homeless
shoved
man.
with someone in the sewer wasn't homeless, but we started screaming at each other. But then I realized he could kick my ass, and I could tell how mad he was. So I was like, oh, because I wanted to have the last word, of course.
Yeah.
But I had to be like, oh, I don't want to get hit today or any day. I really don't want to get hit.
I did almost chase down a cab last night because I called an Uber and he was like, are you going? I was like, for Jordan? And he goes, yeah, you going to Brooklyn? And I said, yeah. And he goes, nope. And then just cancels the ride. And I almost chased his car down and smacked it. Because that's what I'll do is I'll smack the mirror. And then I was like, that guy
Feels good
that guy
smacking
could have
the
a
car.
Yeah, the mirror smack is good. When you close it and you go, now you got to get out to open it back up again, idiot. You got to pull over. Damn. But I did get into a fight with a man at the airport recently, and I told everybody that he was a pedophile.
What do you mean, everyone around you?
He hit my dog with his luggage on purpose, and I chased after him and smashed him up against a taxi cab with my luggage. And I was like, this is what you do. You want to fucking hit a person? You hit a person. You don't hit a fucking helpless dog. I was like, what are you, a sociopath hitting animals? You know what sociopaths do? They fuck kids. And I went, hey, everybody, this guy fucks kids.
Did he get in the car? Or did he try to fight back? Or then
He
he
was trying to
realized
get in
that
the car.
you were the crazy one and he
I was
wanted to
crazy.
leave
At
it.
one point,
Yeah.
he looked at me like, what? And I kind of looked at him like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't kick a dog. Like
You
people,
can't hit a
you're
dog. Not my
gonna-
fucking dog. You can hit a big dog. She's a little dog. What are you doing? It was crazy.
Did you
I
know
can't stand it.
Austin? He went up to his buddy at the airport at 8 a.m. and he goes, this guy's here to meet a kid. And he was like, no.
Oh
He was like, yep, this guy right here to meet a
That
kid.
is so fucked
And
up.
his friend was like, no, I'm just here to get a coffee. That's like the most fucked up thing you could do to someone.
So fucked
Best
up.
prank ever. Today's April Fool's Day. We could still do it today.
Oh my God, you're right. She's here to meet a kid.
I'm not. I'm
Got
just here to
your
get
ass.
coffee.
Then what are all those baseball cards doing upstairs?
I've been gotten by so many social media April Fool's bits today. I'm like,
Nuh-uh.
well, I also don't get sarcasm. so
Oh,
it's like
I
just
thought you
keep
meant
getting
like
fooled.
influencers in person. You're talking about online.
Yeah, like I've just been like, oh my God. And then it's like, I'm a fool.
I got
Like, I'm a
excited.
fool.
There's this great Boston hardcore band named Blood for Blood, and a flyer in my group chat went out that was like, April 31st, cash only, Brockton, Massachusetts, Blood for Blood. And we were all like, yeah, April 31st is not real.
Oh, no.
I was so excited. But it is on April 32nd, though. I'm pumped about that.
One time I
Followed up with a
accidentally-
laugh. Thank you.
I thought I got like a steal to see the Chili Peppers, but it was a cover band. But they have like a deceptive name.
What is it?
I don't
The
remember.
real hot chili peppers.
Yeah, like something really deceptive.
Okay, let's talk. Now,
Oh my God.
you love the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I would say I did. Yes. I
so
loved
do
them.
I,
Yeah,
up
I
until
did.
a point. I do not like
it's
them
Post Stadium
after.
Arcadium, I stopped. But that's
I
probably later
could
than a
not
lot
listen
of
to
people.
any. You know they have like 6 albums after that. It's
I'm
crazy,
sure.
and they're all Bida-ba-ba-dee-ba, California.
Frusciante's back. Maybe it's
I thought you
better.
liked ska. Isn't that Scottish?
I like ska.
Yeah, they were like funk for a little bit.
Freaky Styly.
No, I like the Californication by the Way era. Like those, that's
Danny
junior
the
high and high
girl
school.
Singing song to me.
Well, that's the stadium. Yeah, yeah.
know.
Oh, no, that is by the way. Yeah.
Way I live, it's April Fool's Day. Waiting for.
Love that album.
Yeah, it's a great
Mother's
album.
Milk, amazing album. Red Hot Minute, I will say, is a good album. They have a song on there that's about a tribute to Kurt Cobain. And the first time I heard it, I cried. It's called Tearjerker.
But then I just am like, I really only want to listen to pop girls. Like I don't really veer far from that.
You like the new Gaga? album? I
Yeah.
heard it's good. I
Yeah.
have not
It's really
listened.
good. It's good.
I love her.
Do you like Boy Genius?
No.
Or no,
Too
Boy Crusher?
alternative.
Do you like Mannequin Pussy?
Mannequin Pussy's great.
No, but maybe
And also,
I would.
they're a good band.
I liked it. Sorry.
You like, what else would you like?
I would. Yeah, I would try.
Do you like
Mannequin Pussy.
Scowl?
But I'm like Miley. I want the new Taylor. I'm listening to Doechii. I'm just like, give me the girl. That's it. I'll listen to it.
Love
You need to have a
Miley.
daughter.
I don't want to have children.
I know, but it'd be so fun to
But
be your daughter.
I would have.
You put so
I'm
many
fr-
outfits.
Well, I'm friends with a lot of children that are my friends' kids,
Yeah.
Clip that.
Friends with a lot- yeah,
and I have a lot of overlapping interests with them, so we really vibe.
that's so fun.
Yeah.
Same with my niece. We'll play hardcore with action figures and little guys, figurines, and we make up games. I like when she makes up games because she sounds like a complete alcoholic. She'll be like, "These poker pieces go here. The only way to get on top, you got to put 3 at a time. Nope, not 3 at a time, 6 at a time, and then you go loop around. If you don't loop around, you don't get on top. Okay, go." And I'm like, "What?"
Where does she live?
In Ithaca.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made my friend's kids cry because we were playing a game and the dinosaur's not supposed to win and the dinosaur won. So I like thought it'd be fun to be like, look, the dinosaur won. And I like made the dinosaur knock over a thing of water and they cried and ran away. I was like, oh, but the dinosaur.
The
And then I let them paint my toenails. And it
no,
was
you
fun.
said that the dinosaurs were all extinct.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you said the dinosaurs have all been extinct, and that's why they cried.
Yeah.
My mom used to take Teddy Grahams and go, please don't eat me. And I was such a fat fuck that I'd be like, I have to. I'm sorry.
Teddy Grahams
There's
are
safety
so
in my
overrated.
belly.
I know, but
They're
not if you
not
dip
good.
them. Now, if you dip them, they're good.
Oh, like in the
They were just
like
so
lunch
little.
packs. I just never really.
Speaking
was
of
a
lunch
Teddy Graham
packs,
gal.
the only thing I've been eating is Starbucks cheese packs.
Okay, you can't do that because you get constipated.
People
and
tell me
diarrhea
I've been
and stuff.
losing weight. I have been. The scale says it.
You
I-
have been?
Yeah.
I have been too. I'm down to 157.
Nice.
I was
am
at
down
168.
I'm at 169.
That's where I was at. But when I was doing the meat diet, but then I stopped eating meat and lost 10 pounds.
I'll eat meat if it's in the cheese pack.
That's not meat. That's
Took my
sodium.
buddy Jimmy out to dinner the other night. Di Stefano, shout out. Jimmy. It's good.
I like the egg white bites at Starbucks.
Oh,
the
Egg white
roasted red
bites are
pepper
They're
great.
ones.
so good.
Roasted red
What do
peppers
they
are
have in those?
amazing.
Just
The
processing.
egg white bites are so fucked up. They're fluffy.
I
fluffy
think that
good.
that's healthy.
That
and
is.
I
It
eat
is.
that.
Well, it is
healthy.
calorie wise if you're counting calories, but it, like in terms of, the plastic, just like process. I only eat because I don't cook at all. I'm only eating processed
I'm
foods.
on a
and I feel like
microplastic
I must
only
eat-
diet.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I just want like an Uncrustable and a string cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in the same diet. You are.
You
Literally,
look great, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm definitely at the
Fantastic.
heaviest I've ever been in my life.
Really?
But what are you going to do?
No, you're not.
I am. And I just
Really?
look back at old
What?
photos being like, why was I so upset?
You look fantastic.
I think I'm maybe dressing better. I hired a
Oh,
stylist.
you're dressing better.
Yeah, I'm dressing better.
Because I thought you lost weight.
No.
Me too.
No.
Good job.
But I
What are you
still
doing
work
with your
out to
hair?
just
Your
maintain.
hair looks great.
Honestly, I can't do anything. I'm allergic to like every product, so I just wash it and then
Griffin.
I
Every
kind of
compliment I give you falls short.
and then I straighten it a little bit, but I don't,
I'm like,
my hair
what's-
is what it
your
is.
face looks great. You're like, yeah, rosacea. I'm like, okay,
no.
fair enough.
My skin is good. I will take that compliment. I mean, I'm happy to
You-
look
you have-
fine, but I'm definitely the
have a
heaviest ever.
stylist?
Sometimes it's hard to even look at myself. What?
you have a stylist? What's that called? Sorry.
I did. I hired one. Like with the special came out, I was like, I'm gonna do fun stuff. I should like not look like shit. And I kept getting clips from the seller where I was like, am I wearing leggings and an SVU sweatshirt? Like I can't live like this. Like
Yeah.
I can't put this on the internet. I was like, I just need to like dress a little bit better. And packing's been easier because like everything kind of goes together. So I'm packing the same few skirts, tops, switching it up and just like wearing what she got me. And I'll hire her again for the summer, I think.
I wear the same thing. I have 9 of these. In
You're a
different
cool
colors.
girl. Yeah, but I don't fit into stuff. It's just like, yeah, I like a professional doing things for me.
There's a piece of like something in your crotch and it's bothering me. Can you grab it?
It's a fluff.
It's a
It's
fluff.
from Glenn.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's
Feel
from the pillow.
it. Tell me that's
Oh.
not Glenn.
Glenn
This
is
is
the
not Glenn.
softest,
That
most
is
beautiful
Glenn.
little boy cat.
Isn't Glenn nice?
He's really nice.
I love
so
him.
beautiful.
My parents
Dude.
He
feed a
is the most
street
beautiful-
cat right now, and it's been really sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Well, some of us call him Russian Blue. Some people call him
Cute.
Katara. I don't know what my mom does.
What?
Everyone has a different name for him, but he gets on the shed and knocks on my kitchen window like a little
Oh.
drive-through.
Like a drive-through.
Oh,
And then we
that's
like
the
feed him,
best.
and then my dad will give him more food by the grill. Like,
Oh,
go
that's
outside.
amazing.
Keegan
Yeah.
Tyndall, a very funny comedian who never underwent any sort of accident or anything, he yelled at me the other day because he was like, every time you bring me up on a podcast, you're like, you know that kid who got burned?
Oh my God.
But Keegan Tyndall, who very funny comedian, has nothing to do with that, has a pregnant cat living on his fire escape, about to burst. About to give birth.
Get
Little
those
kitten.
Wait,
little
I have
babies.
to text someone. Okay.
Do you want one?
I can't.
Get it.
I can't.
Do it. Get a little kitten and bring it on the
Foster it.
road, and it'll be a road cat, and you will love it so much.
No, I know. I just am like barely able to really take care of myself and be
It'll
tidy.
help.
I can't really.
These
I
guys
have a
help me
dog,
a
and
lot.
Look at me.
No, you're killing. That dog is so
If
cute.
I
You
didn't
guys
have these
really
guys,
cute
I'd
pets.
kill myself.
But you
If I had
do have a distinct style. Your dress.
It's just how
Thank
my
you.
mom-
No.
Oh,
You got you got a tattoo compliment.
okay.
It's just this sweater every day, these
Pretty
pants, and
Yeah. I didn't wear pants until maybe within the last year. I've
I
worn
didn't wear
dresses.
pants until about 4
I can't
p.m.
believe they just said that okay to loose.
If I didn't
leg,
have you, I'd
low-waisted.
die.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Gen Z, like they're
Gen
struggling.
Z saved my fucking life.
But like I love their
Gen
thing.
Z sucks.
Like
Everything's got to be
switching the
baggy.
way the bikini
no.
tops. Like I used to be like, what's the right way? They're just like putting a bikini top, whatever, stickers on their face, baggy pants,
love them.
baggy sweatshirts, like and
have a zit?
wearing
Put a star on
sneakers
it.
to the prom.
Yep.
Like
I wore
shut
sneakers
the
to my
fuck
prom.
up.
I
But
wore
yeah.
pink tux to my prom. I used to wear red checkerboard slip-ons.
Yeah, but you were like trying to do something.
No, I
in
wasn't.
the ska community.
As a representative,
Well,
I was.
the Gen Z has made our life
Banana clips being back. I'm
Banana
like
clips
my
are back.
dream.
They never
loose
went away to
pants.
me.
taller socks.
Oh,
all of
it's
back.
so
Y'all
easy.
dress like you're going to school
What?
with your shoes,
penny loafers.
These are old man shoes.
and you look like he's going to school.
Do you know who made me get these? Alex English had them in black, and I love them. And I walked in.
Really?
Look how sick these are.
They're very
They're
sick.
so
He
comfortable.
always dresses like he's a chef.
His aesthetic is exactly what I want mine.
Yeah,
to
you
look
guys
like.
See,
Dude,
I like Gen Z
obsessed.
up top, but I do not like their baggy pants.
I do. I
Dude,
like
I
the
saw a
big
girl
jean,
in-
like and
in shorts down to
yeah.
here. You know those shorts?
with high, but that's the thing. They're wearing the
Oh!
baggy like Jinko shorts.
That's
But
fine,
then
but
also
the baggy
high-heeled
jeans,
boots with
I
it.
get
It's so
worried
cool.
that when your shoes have big baggy around it, you're going to step on the baggy and trip.
No, they're like cuffed at the butt, like their backs. I don't know. They're made. I don't
Scares
know.
me.
They got it.
I don't like it.
They
I
have
like skinny.
worse things.
Skinny?
School shootings. Like
Fun.
they're not scared of tripping. I
Yeah,
guess they
that's
are.
fair.
Sorry to bring up school shooting.
That's
It's
a
okay.
fact of life.
Just none of you said anything, so it became
It's so like
uncomfortable.
a daily.
Daily.
You know, it's just okay.
We kind of missed the school shooting.
Oh, I could do a bit about this right now, but I threatened to murder my chemistry teacher in the middle of class to his face, and like truly nothing happened.
Ha!
No one cared, and it was post Columbine.
really.
Yeah,
Dude, a kid in my
my
class,
junior
shout
year.
out, I won't say your last name, Tom, still friends. He
What?
called our math teacher a bitch to his face. He was like, Miss, I forget his name. He goes, "You're a bitch. What do you think of that?" And he was like,
I said that to so many teachers.
I could never.
I told one
That's
teacher.
crazy.
You know what happened with one teacher? I was calling my mom on the staff phone, and he walked in and hung up on her. And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, man?" And he was like, I was like in 7th grade, and he was like, "You can't use this phone." And I was like, "Why don't you get the fucking spider out of your ass?" And then he was like, "Oh my god!" And he called my mom back, and he's like, "Do you know what your kid just said to me?" My mom goes, "Well, why the fuck did you hang up on me?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I thought she was going to be like, "Well, why do you have a spider in your ass?"
No, they would call her and they'd be like, "Your daughter's missing." And she'd be like, "She's right here." And they'd be like, "You need to send her back." And they're like, "What? She's here. She's already home. I'm going to set what for 4 hours just to pick her up?" Fuck that. It was crazy. But I was so mean to teachers. I would bring the lasers and shine it on their penis.
No, I treated, well, not all of them. I hated some. I tortured some.
Made 'em
We
cry.
definitely made our 5th grade teacher, Mr. Michael, cry a lot.
Oh, this poor motherfucker. His name was Mr. Stroll. We used to write Stroll 420 on all the desks for some reason. And one kid made him cry, and oh God, it hurts my heart thinking about it. Oh God.
Why? What do you do?
I don't know, just like being mean to a teacher. The guy was like 23 trying to teach a bunch of kids, and nobody respected him. And we all thought it was like hilarious. It's just so bad to be mean to a teacher.
I know. One of my friend's moms I ran into
The
recently.
one I threatened deserved it. He
Oh,
sucks.
good.
What do you do?
That's good.
He was a chauvinist.
Some of them are
Yeah.
fucking
Some
shitheads.
of them are bad.
Some of them are really fucking bad. I can only imagine what some of my students say about me when I was like teaching in the South Bronx.
But didn't you have some teachers that you were like, they're my man?
I would
They're
treat
yeah,
them like
cool.
SoulCycle
Yeah.
teachers.
Right,
Like
so-
I demanded to be an AP English, and the school was like, "You really shouldn't." And I was like, "I have to have this teacher," and I got a C and a D. Like I couldn't handle it. I was definitely not smart enough, but like I wanted it.
Why?
Yeah, so
I
we
want-
had
I wanted to
taste.
impress-
I think the teachers that got
Taste.
deserve to get got. You know what I mean?
Taste.
I loved our janitor was the sickest dude ever. I was so good.
Our
music
janitor
teacher,
fucked a student. Our athletic director had 2 DUIs.
That's so hot.
Dude,
Did he really
our
fuck a student?
our
Well,
teacher in
rape,
charge
yeah,
of
yeah,
campus ministry
Said
fucked a
rape,
bunch
yeah.
of kids, students, not
What?
kids, but the guy in charge of our campus ministry who would take us on retreats ended up fucking like a bunch of students.
well, obviously
crazy.
One of our
Can't-
custodians who had passed away, rest in peace, used to have drum circles, and me and Brianna would always have to come after school to finish work in like the photo lab, and we would always walk in on just fully half naked men, long dreads, just and we'd be like, and he'd be like, "Don't," and we'd be like, "We won't," and we'd scurry off and just bake the shit out of the.
I got
Photo
banned
room.
for making out in the dark room at school.
I got head in the dark room.
Oh
Really?
my god!
Yeah.
Holy shit,
A lot.
that's cool.
A lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
Wow, we all had really good schools because I had a photo. We had a photo studio too.
Mine
that
was,
was
a really
taking photography in
small
high
school.
school was the coolest. I thought I was so deep. Dude, before 9/11, like 2 weeks before 9/11, I wrote on a piece of paper, "God bless America," and I set it on fire and took a picture and was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Deep, man.
Oh, I wasn't good at it.
Oh.
I remember her being
Either
like,
was
"You
I."
have to reshoot it.
But it was
she did
cool.
roller derby. She had back tattoos you'd see sometimes. It
Whoa.
was cool.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
16.
I was 17.
Someone's apartment, a flower on top of my pussy.
No way.
With my friend
Show
Julia.
it.
Is it still there?
Of course it's there.
Really? You didn't get it covered
How
up?
high up?
That's cool. What kind of
Um,
flower?
Like a silly draw. Like
That's
a
nice.
yeah.
It's good.
But then the guy's like girl came home and it was like 3 teens
Uh-oh.
getting tatted. My other friend got like a flower on her pussy, and then the other friend, she was the most like bad of us. She got a naked girl like holding a gun, like caressing a giant gun on her ankle. Her parents were Orthodox Jews, but
She was on
That's
Rumspringa.
awesome.
yeah, she was.
Oh, dude, I want to get a tattoo of a skeleton dancing with a naked woman.
Where's that cramp thing?
skeletal dancing.
Oh, the one I got you that you never used and now you want it under the couch.
Is it under the
So there is
Yeah.
a fleshlight here, or like the innards of one.
Oh,
And-
it's a auto blow.
oh, is it connected to that thing?
No, that's a Ghostbusters proton pack.
No, the blue, but it's in this like plastic blue thing.
Oh yeah, that's its house.
Got it. Because when I was in elementary school, my friend did show me her dad's pocket pussy, and it was like, it's a memory, I still have.
Whoa.
I couldn't get her out of there.
Dude, back in the day, we didn't have pornography. We just had to sleep at someone's house and hope their dad was a fucking pervert.
Oh my God, I
Just
found
like
all my
look
dad's
behind
porn.
paintings and everything,
I found all my dad's porn hidden in a tile in the bathtub. So like on the outside of the bathtub was all tiled, and I found a tile that moved, and I pulled it out, and it was bags of porn. And I was like, "Dad, what is this?" It was all these VHS. And he's like, "That's your mother's dyke porn, probably." And I was like, "My mom." And I was like, it was obviously a man and a woman fucking on everything. He was like, "I heard. I don't know what that is." It was crazy.
This is what I want to get.
Fun.
that cool?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Shout out Karina Novella, R&D. Oh, speaking of high
Oh,
school.
shout out her.
Fuck
This
you.
thing is
That's
So-
don't be mean.
It's so what?
You didn't heal it well.
bro.
And
What
it was
happened?
early in her
Gave me a
career.
tattoo,
She's a
and it
great
is
artist now.
so
Do not
scarred.
be mean. Yes, scarring has to do with how you heal it.
No,
By the way,
it could be overworked because I got fucked up. My last
I got
tattoo, I got
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah.
And it's like stopped me from getting tattooed, and the scar, it's like there were no scar. He scarred it. It was like it healed the thickest scab I've ever had. I've been getting
Same.
tattoos since I was 16, so like 20 fucking years. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I know how to heal a tattoo.
Can we go back to Gen
And I
Z
got
and how they
scarred.
dress?
Sure.
I did fuck up
I-
and say that.
Go ahead.
but
I
don't
was
know what
talking
happened
about
here.
something slightly triggering while she was tattooing me, but then it is now raised 100% of the time, and there's scars.
I wore a pink tuxedo to my senior prom, and they wrote an article about polyester in my local paper. And I was in the paper.
What?
Not
And it
polyester.
Ian Fidance of Fairfax says polyester helps him get the chicks. For his senior prom in May, he wore this pink polyester tuxedo. He said he loves being unique.
That sucks. Let me see the tuxedo.
Yep. Just dropping little hints.
That thing is awesome.
Yeah, we got it at a joke store called Jokes R Us.
Cool.
Yeah.
We crashed the prom. We don't have prom, so we crashed the prom.
You want to proms?
No, our school is like 32 kids a class, and it's a hippie school, and they're against that shit.
Oh.
We didn't even have a sports team.
Whoa.
Oh, we just had ultimate frisbee that we'd play barefoot outside.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was like for bad kids or.
You went to
special
like
kids.
Montessori for adults.
No, it was a public school.
Mm. You didn't play any sports. I could picture you being like real
My
good
dad
at field
begged
hockey.
that. My dad was like, "Please let me start a basketball team," because I was really good at basketball in middle school. And they were
Basketball?
like, "What'd I say?
Basketball.
I was really good at basketball." And they were like, "No."
I
I'm not down
was.
with it. My dad was like, "I'll do it for free. I'll coach him for free." And they're like,
so
"No."
bad at basketball. I was so bad.
I was
at it.
good when I was 23 because I was named after Michael Jordan.
I was good at baseball, stopped playing
Oh,
in
yeah,
8th
that makes
grade,
sense.
and then walked on junior year of high school. Amazing comeback story. Got cut, cried in my car in the parking lot. Anything?
I was on the all boys football team in 8th grade.
That's
I was
awesome.
An offensive lineman on the lightweight
Really?
team. Yeah. And it was one of the worst experiences of my life. But
Why?
I did it for feminism, so I couldn't quit. Well, I didn't know the game. Like
You were
I
always a
just
little
joined.
Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I was. I always say shit, but I was like, I'm gonna join the football. But all the other girls in homeroom said they would too, and then they didn't.
Really?
But I was like, okay, but I have to finish the season.
Why didn't they get your back?
I don't know. They didn't want to get the shit beat out of them every day.
Did you?
Yeah, I was fully bruised. The school
So
thought
you
my
went
parents
to
were beating
practice
me.
all the time?
Yeah, and they would
That's
sometimes
hilarious.
one guy grabbed my face mask and kept headbutting me. Like all of this was.
He was
blue,
just flirting.
blue, black and blue everywhere.
That's wild.
And they all hated me, and no one would explain. I would just get the number, and I'd push the other guy out of the hole. Like that's all I did.
And then you just have to like shower alone afterwards.
Yeah, no one wanted me there. I remember one time the coach was like, "We need to get these fucking pussies," and then he went, "Sorry, Lisa," and I was like, "This is my nightmare."
Why did you do this to yourself?
I thought it would be, I don't know, to prove a point, but I wasn't good and I didn't have fun, but I didn't want to quit. I don't know.
What's going on? Wait, you're doing it. You're coming home every day bruised up. Your parents are like, "You don't have to do this," and you're like, "I have to."
And you're like, I'm in
Why?
8th
Was it like
grade.
some OCD
Feminism.
thing?
I was running. I played other sports. I played basketball. I was on, and then I ended up swimming. I played softball. Like I just did it. I don't know.
For a year?
For the season.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. That's cool.
just getting the
Period.
shit kicked out
Bleeding.
of you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wearing tight little white pants. Knew it having your period. Can you imagine?
God.
They would pull on my pigtails because I'd have to have 2 braids underneath, and they'd fucking pull them too.
Oh my God. I used to watch my sister play rugby, and they would just go up in the air, and then a girl would grab the ponytail and just rip their heads back down. I was like,
God.
I was in swim. I was in
Why did
swim.
your sister get to rugby and you couldn't do any sports?
No sports. Because I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of balls flying at me. I'm scared of doing
Well,
anything
there goes your
scary.
social life.
Clueless.
Clueless, one of the best movies
well, there
of all
goes your
time.
social-
It changed the way we fucking speak, and it doesn't get enough credit.
Dude, that
I fucked
movie
my stepbrother because of that movie.
is so genius.
No.
Yeah.
No,
That's my favorite movie. I love that movie so much.
It's top 3 for me.
You guys should do it for Halloween. You should. That's your costume.
That's a great
What
costume.
both
would
love
you be? You can't be Paul Rudd.
I will be Paul Rudd and you be.
Well, no, you both. It's a Dion and Cher or Amber.
Oh my God. You have to be Amber and I'll be Cher.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
or whatever, whoever.
Yeah.
Or
you
no,
want.
I'll be Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope not sporadically.
That's you're a virgin who can't drive.
Rolling with the homies. That movie's perfect, dude. When she's giving the
That's how I found out about Scott. Was that movie?
Mighty Mighty Ballstones. That was huge. 2
They were the ones who
huge
play.
bands in movies in the 90s. Mighty Mighty Ballstones and Cannibal Corpse in Ace Ventura.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when she is giving her speech and she's talking about the Haitians and she calls them the Hattians,
Yes.
it's just so
Wait,
subtle
do you know
and
that was an
amazing.
accident and no one corrected her?
Nuh-uh.
She didn't know how to do it.
Really? Yeah. I thought that was
That's
like
awesome.
such a smart play on words. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I like to read little movie facts. I play little movie games.
Is it
little
not
trivias.
weird though that she's 15 in that movie? Paul Rudd is 21,
I mean,
22.
it was a different time. But yeah,
And
it's a
they just
problem.
make
No, but she was
her
a
It's
senior.
California,
so
not
Was she not a
hot.
senior? She was
No.
15. Oh, because of her driver's
She couldn't
license.
drive. She was a sophomore. Yeah. I know.
My sister was 15 dating a 20-year-old.
Yeah, it's like
the time.
weird.
Yeah, that's
Was it weird?
weird.
It's weird.
Was
Yeah.
he supposed to be 20?
He just shouldn't you shouldn't want to date someone in high school and you're out of high school unless like you started in high school.
But
and
it's
then, like,
based
Yeah, but-
off of Macbeth.
what is?
It's based off of a Shakespearean.
Oh, the ages or whatnot. I don't know. I remember in junior high,
The
this
whole
girl
movie.
dated a 22-year-old, and we thought she was cool. Obviously, an issue, but she was a cutter on her thighs.
Mm.
And I just remember seeing the photo of her like standing with a sweatshirt with her cut up thighs and him over her, and he was 22, and I was like,
Oh, God.
My sister was 15, dated a 20-year-old. Then she got R.I.P.E.D. And
Killed.
they said we can't. No,
R.I.P.
I said R.A.P.E.D.
Oh.
And then they said if we found your boyfriend's stuff in you, and that's statutory rape because he's older. If you press charges, we're gonna put him in jail. So they couldn't press charges, so he only got 6 years.
An older guy did
And
that
now
to
they're still friends. Her and her boyfriend. And he helps he's the family, but he's still very close with
the
us.
guy that art her?
No, the guy who was her boyfriend at the time
Oh.
is around every day helping with Sophia and is the best guy ever. I love him. Shout out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
A guy art a friend of mine, and I threw a cinder block through his windshield at a party, and I had to deny it.
Oh my God. Do you want to
And
know
they
what
showed up
happened?
to my house with knives, and I was like, I was at Taco Bell the whole time.
Dude, Helene, R.I.P., fucked this guy's girlfriend. And she was so hot. I totally get it. But, and he was very upset. And she wanted to basically the girl decided to stay with him and not go with Helene because she wasn't ready to be gay. And Helene was really upset. So I was like, dude, let's just get the, a BB gun. Let's shoot the BB gun to get your rage out. So I lined up all these bottles and she shot all of the bottles. And then we heard a huge smash and she had ended up shotting the windshield of the guy's girlfriend.
She shotting it.
She shotting the windshield of the guy's girlfriend she fucked. So then she had to go and be like, hey, I didn't shoot your windshield because I fucked your... It really was it was crazy. But I remember being like, run. And she was like, run? What? It was crazy.
I've never shot a gun, and I would like to.
It is
I don't
so
enjoy
fun.
it, but I'm very good at
It is amazing. It's a blast. I think everybody should shoot a gun.
Do you have
and
to
your
bring your own
opinion
gun
will
to the
change.
range, or can I go
No,
to the range and they
you
give
can
me
rent a gun.
Yeah, okay.
Would you
and
like to shoot like this or like this?
Like this.
This
I
makes me think
think-
I'm going to do this.
I
That's why
think
prefer this.
you're not going to do it because you think about it. So the fact that you
I go like this. I
recognize
shoot and I
that,
go, ticket, 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 ticket.
ticket,
Ticket,
tabby,
ticket, ticket, ticket.
you should go. Everyone, I
Ugh.
think, should shoot a handgun and a shotgun, and you will understand why guns aren't as bad as people think.
Guns
Well,
are very bad. Guns are the worst thing to ever happen.
No,
people are
they're
allowed to
not.
shoot guns, but it's like, what are we talking about? Yeah, if you have a domestic violence charge, you shouldn't be able to get a gun.
Certainly,
If you have, there's all these things. So it's like,
certainly, I agree.
There's some universal truths.
they're
Guns are
just-
bad. Women are not good at drivers except for me.
I'm really good at parallel parking,
I love parallel
I just
parking.
there's always women drivers.
but
and
I'm done
always gonna-
driving
That's good.
Why?
because I live here. I'm done. I didn't love it in
It's
LA.
so
I
fun.
mean, when I go home to the suburbs,
I
I
love driving in LA
definitely,
because those
like,
motherfuckers
go to
don't
drive.
know how to drive. So I'm fucking.
No, the suburbs of Chicago. I just want to go through drive-throughs and
I'm sick of
Go
driving.
to
too.
Home
I drove somebody's
Goods.
car the other day and was looking for parking and immediately was just nauseous. It was just fuck.
I love
I just
it.
love this lifestyle.
Yeah.
I got from Manhattan to here, so fast.
So
the
sick.
train is just it's magic to me.
And the Uber splurge feels so good. Just being like, I'm gonna get an Uber.
I
and
hate
then you sit in
that.
the back
And scroll.
and
I
scroll.
hate that.
Scroll, or it's my phone time and I'm
Yeah.
just chatting,
When
looking at
I'm
the skyline,
driving, I do not
tier.
text. I do speak to text, and I do all my phone calls, and I love it. When I'm on the train, I'm texting, and I feel disconnected.
Oh.
But when I'm driving,
I like to bring a magazine.
I'm phone
sometimes.
call guy.
I love the train. I love reading on the train. I love doing my crossword on the train. Like people watching. I yelled at a guy the other day for
See, I
having
do all that
external
while
Bluetooth.
driving.
Of course. Oh, driving is fun, but it's just
I was
it's-
just too stoned in LA to be driving as much as I was driving. So it was just kind of like an unfun experience and annoying. And I hated when you're out with people, you'd have to all caravan to the next spot. There
I
was
like
just
that.
I just
I
like
like
a little more
piling in
spontaneity
the
in my day to
car.
day.
Hopping in, driving around, beep, beep, boop,
It's
boop.
like
Yeah,
we're
you
all
are-
going to
you
the
are very good at
movies.
that.
We all are
Yeah.
driving to the movies. It's
I
so
love that.
annoying.
I volunteer to drive every time.
Yeah, he is a good at that because he's sober guy.
Yeah.
So it is.
Aren't you a sober girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But in LA, he can just be the dude, and he likes people around him at all times. I would be like, can we please not all go in the same car? I want to be alone. But Ian's like, everybody in, on top, around me, on my dick, on my face.
I'll drive you back.
Yeah.
Where
I'll
are
drive
you?
you home. Can I
I'll
keep
drive you
over?
home. Why
Early
not?
stand-up years in Chicago, I was one of the people with cars. Like I was always driving people and like
Yeah, that was so
taking
fun in
charge of
Philly.
that.
Like,
And that was fun, but
picking
now I
Butterly
don't
up to
care.
go to open mics
Same.
and shit.
I would have
That was
comics
the
in the back of my
best.
truck. Be like, lay down. Don't let them see it.
Smoking weed at the open mic.
Laying in the back of
Never.
a pickup
That's so
truck.
scary to me. The idea of smoking
Amazing.
weed and going on stage is the scariest thing I can imagine.
Mm.
I smoked weed, but did you ever do it?
Yeah.
No.
I went up on Molly once.
I went up on
Crazy.
mushrooms once.
I went up on acid
I went up on
once.
coke once.
I'm not a coke girl.
I went up on coke once through a chair. Everybody thought it was a performance piece, and I got banned from the venue.
Speaking of throwing a chair, what's the guy's name who sings "Last Night We Let the Liquor Talk"? He just did SNL.
Oh yeah, walked
Morgan
off.
Wallen?
Walked off.
But
That
I
was
love
the
in the- Yeah, what
hottest
was that
thing
about?
I've ever seen a man
I
do.
love in the background of the photo. It's Marcel. Everyone having like so much fun, and it's just like
It's so hot though. It's so
it's
fucked
not
up.
because it's like just don't do it. Like you're doing it and
I
you hate it.
know.
Everyone just don't come.
No, I
and
thought
then
it was
to
so
get on
gay,
a PJ.
but then I was like, this is the hottest thing I've ever seen. I was immediately aroused. Him being
Why?
like, fuck, because he finishes, he goes, good job, Mikey, or whatever, and then he just is like, peace, and because you know the SNL thing where they're all kind of blowing each other, and it's really sweet.
Well, it's just
That's-
being
Yeah,
like,
but it's
yay.
I
part
know,
of
but
what
I've
it
always,
is.
ever since I was a little kid, I was like, this, I don't like this.
Oh, I like love it.
I never liked it. I always thought it was fabricated. I always thought it was artificial. There was always one person that I was like, hey, could somebody let that person in?
Well, then it's not that artificial, right? If one person's just
I
standing
know,
in
but
the
it was,
corner.
but it was like a
Thank
bummer
you.
because that person's not as good as acting, and they can't just be like ah blah, blah, and they're just like new, and it always made me feel like the I was like, if I was there, I'd be so weird and I'd feel so bad.
Oh,
And
when
so when
I
he
s-
walked off, I was like, let's fucking go.
I thought that
When
was
I
so
see
rude
it,
and
it's
such a
like-
jerk off move to go get me to God's
That's
country. It's
on,
like, dude,
on a private
you were
jet.
in New
Like,
York
What
on
is
like
too many brown people for you?
you
Like,
were
it's so weird.
shepherded around in such an insulated version of New York. Shut the
embarrassing.
fuck
Well,
up.
it's also like fine to do it, but then people defending me like, why are we even talking about it? I'm like, because no one's ever done it. So it's like, of course, something weird. But I don't think
Yeah.
anyone cared. And it's also like,
Also, wasn't he
you would
found
have
on The
stayed.
Voice?
They all don't like you. Like no one actually went to talk to him.
No.
So it's fine that he left.
Yeah.
But then to act like he was in the power play when it's like, no one actually wanted
Why
you
did
there.
they invite
liked
him?
you.
Is he not even?
Because Lauren's an 80-year-old rich man. Like
But
he
he
doesn't give
threw
a
a
fuck.
chair
He's-
recently and went to jail. He threw a chair off.
He also was supposed to do SNL years ago, but like failed COVID tests and was lying about it. You know, like they were supposed to have
Dude,
him
I
on.
think
I'm back
I'm in love
in.
with
I like
him.
you.
And he did. Oh, okay, whatever. So,
I don't like that he did it, but I am attracted that he did it. You know what I mean?
I get it.
If my boyfriend did that, I would be like, we're fucking right now. If he walked
sure,
off, if I saw
but-
my boyfriend like, hey, hello, baby, I'd
if
be
he
like,
walked
oh.
off for something that was like, but it's just okay. Why I like the Good Nights is I have friends that are on it, and I know that was like their childhood dream and
Yeah.
their friends, and so to me, like watching people
Yeah,
do
but
their
one
fantasies,
guy has
I
to
think
do
it's
it.
disrespectful.
Like, I love it.
I think it's a loser
And he wanted
move.
it to be it, but also
Yes,
the God's
and then to go
country of
get me
it
to
all.
God's country on a private
like,
jet.
yes,
Suck a
leave.
fucking dick, you fucking loser.
It is
Shut
God's
up.
country.
Just sit on the stage. Bring your friends on the stage. Make a joke of it. Fucking don't walk off like you're
And to the
better
camera,
than
you could
this.
have also side stand.
Yeah,
know, I don't know.
exactly.
But
It
I
was
get why
such
you'd want to
a
get fucked by that
fabricated
energy.
move.
I understand the sexual.
She just wants to get
hotness
fucked
of
by a
it.
guy that'll claim her as her boyfriend.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Huh?
But I don't want you fucking bad people out there.
Well, there's not a lot of good ones.
For sure. But
Sometimes the
these
good
to-
ones are right
You're
in
not
front of your eyes.
You are not. You are
You
one
don't
of
need
You
them.
a
don't
chair
know
throw,
it.
guy.
CD DMer.
No, I'm not a cheaty
Cheaty
DMer. You
DMer.
But
fucking
he was,
dumb
he's
bitch.
also like, so, like I
7
get,
years ago, I fucking DM'd and I'll never hear the end of it. God.
I
It's
just
like having
say-
sex with a whore in the Korean War. It's like when you're at war, you behave out of line.
It's kind of like
It was
how
during
your
COVID.
niece, makes up game rules. That's how I felt with that walk off. It's like, so you came, you did
Yeah, yeah,
rehearsals,
yeah.
you hung out, you performed,
There's
you
something
used their
that
thing,
offended
and then
him.
It
you
was
left. So
fabricated.
it's like, it's
I
just
thought it was so
weird.
fabricated and such a loser move.
Because if you think it's like
I
this
just was so attracted to it.
anti-God place, why are you even here doing it?
Yeah.
For what?
And you had such
I
a
don't get it.
curated experience in New York. It's not like you were like taking the subway and like all this shit. You like were shepherded around everywhere, spoiled the entire time, and now you're like, I got to get back to God.
What do you mean? Obviously something happened. Obviously there was like
I think people probably didn't like
there
him.
was racist stuff. There obviously he saw stuff backstage that
That
was
he
like,
didn't
that's
like.
a trans person, that's a queer person, and he went, this fucking sucks. What am I doing here? He performed
What
and
is
he
he,
went,
John
"Peace."
Rocker with the Atlanta Braves?
he's
Like,
a-
Wait,
what
did
the
you watch?
fuck?
Are you a Survivor people? Are any of you Survivor people?
No.
John Rocker was on a season of Survivor.
Really?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Dude.
It was old versus young, or Jim the guy, Heisman guy was on it. Whatever. He was on a season with one of my favorite Survivor players ever, Natalie, but John Rocker was on it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, he's
such
a
a.
Republican. That's
I don't want to go around.
Exactly.
in
But then why do this
Beirut.
thing? But
Then why do it then?
Yeah,
money.
No, you
What-
don't get paid to do SNL. You pay. It's PR, and you have to pay for your own set. Like if you want to build a set
I like
and
the
like
set,
do all
too.
that, you have to pay
he's
your
a
own.
fucking loser chump. He got famous from doing The Voice.
Not to fully
He
brag,
sucks.
but the woman Amanda Curzoli who did the set for my special did Ariana Grande for SNL. So
Wow.
cool girl,
Wow.
cool girl.
It's like, dude, you
so
don't like
sick.
it. Smash the
Yeah.
set. Like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I don't like
Smash
that guy.
Sinead O'Connor,
Yes.
like that's actually punk rock and badass.
Rip up a
and
picture of
cool.
the Pope.
That was
Ruin
cool.
your
getting
career and
banned.
life.
Yeah.
What a fucking loser this guy is.
So that's what I mean. Like if we're talking like what's actually cool and
What?
oh, damn. We're at
we leave.
75 minutes.
Sinead was cool.
Sinead was the shit, dude.
Sinead
That's
was
fucking
cool.
punk rock.
That was the cool
Walking
thing.
off
Sinead
to your
was shit.
private jet, you're a fucking marked pussy loser. That's all
I'm
I
not
have to
saying he's
say
not a
about
loser,
that.
but I would fuck him.
I get
If
the
he
I
walked
get
off
everything.
to fuck you, that'd be hot.
Last night, we let
Like, what
the
if he
liquor
like
talk.
walked off and then just grabbed your ass and made out with you?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hot.
Yeah.
Rape.
What if he walked off and
Yeah. I like that.
Like he got found not guilty.
Yeah.
No,
Waiting
she
for him
wants
right
him
on
guilty.
court.
She wants him guilty.
Well, just because he's been found not guilty doesn't mean he's guilty. He isn't guilty.
He was found not guilty. What did he do?
No. I'm just talking random. I don't know. I'm not calling anyone a rapist.
No, she wants to be hard
No,
By
shit.
him.
by him.
It's consensually.
Fantasy. Well, there's an SVU episode where it was like a double catfish where someone was like sending texts to the guys, the girl, and the guy, whatever, and asking the guy for a rape fantasy, but the girl didn't know, so he does rape the girl.
But he didn't know he was raping the wrong
Is that
girl.
based on a real
he-
thing?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the real. So then, so then the case happens, but to be able to charge the middle person, the guy has to plead guilty to rape to then make it seem like the middle person did something wrong. But he does the right thing and like pleads guilty, and then they go for the person that
Oh.
was the in between that set it up. The real case is crazy and it involves the Denver Nuggets. And
What?
yeah, so there's like this the monster, right? Was that his name? The Birdman.
Birdman. Larry Bird?
No, obviously not Larry Bird.
I don't know who Birdman is.
He's like a tall guy. He ended up winning a championship with the Miami Heat.
Okay.
But on the Nuggets, he's like this
Obviously
tall
not.
white basketball guy.
Larry Bird.
And he starts, so basically this like hot girl on his Facebook or something puts her phone number and was like, I want to talk to you. They start texting. He invites her out. She gets flown out. They have he picks her up from the airport. They have a great time. They hook up. She goes home. All of a sudden, the texts to both of them get like violent and like blackmaily, and then eventually her nudes are released, but she's actually underage and was lying about her age. So her mom gets pissed, calls the authorities, and so that means this NBA player published photos of an underage girl. So they raid his place. He's a fucking pedophile. We need to get him. What they realize is it was a woman on a reservation 2 hours outside of Winnipeg who had to take care of her sick mom and had nothing going on, was pretending to be both of them and was texting each other. And the girl's like, how would I know that I'm being catfished? The guy picked me up. Like we hung out together. And so he got cleared on charges and whatever. But
Wait,
she got in
who hung
trouble.
out together?
Like when the sexy young teen got flown out,
Oh.
the basketball player picked her up. So like, how can you assume you're getting catfished or double catfished when like you met the
Right.
person?
Wow.
And
Holy
so it was
shit.
actually this third party that pretended to be both
I'm
of
on
them.
Team Native American Woman.
Yeah. And
that's incredible.
she did get in trouble. Now she's on house arrest, but did meet a husband playing video games. Now, the young, sexy teen, she's like 26 now.
Is she
is
still
dating
sexy?
Don McLean, the writer, singer of Bye,
Bye,
who's
Miss
like
American
in his 80s.
Pie.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's
Really?
like
that guy's
the
still
Belichick,
alive?
but like, years ago.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He left his wife and stuff and is with this like young 26-year-old.
Young, sexy, not teen.
Yeah. Young,
Wow.
sexy. Crazy story, huh?
That is crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way to end it. Let's get your plugs because you got to run.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have an SVU crime podcast. That's messed up. An SVU podcast. And then my Netflix special, Night Owl, is out, and I would love some views.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm on season 2 of Survival of the Thickest. But
What is that?
small. It's Michelle Buteau's Netflix show.
Oh.
I'm like a kooky roommate.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
I have black
we
hairstyles.
sat next to each other on a flight, and you were going to read for that. I remember that.
No, was I going to read for it? No.
Some
Because I was in season 1. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But those are my plugs. And I'm Glitter Cheese on Instagram, and I'm on the road all the time.
Yes.
I'm going to Seattle, Rochester, San Francisco,
Philly.
Philly.
Yes.
But where am I going? Austin. Yeah, I'm just out and about.
Yes. And
Go see her.
my
She's so fucking good.
Zach and Rory, you're their favorite comic. You're my friend's
Oh, yeah,
favorite
yeah,
comic.
yeah.
And he geeks out over you over anyone else I've ever known. And it's really cute.
Zach?
You're the best. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the best. That's the most ideal person who you'd want.
Yeah.
He's like the coolest.
He's the
Cute
coolest.
audience.
He's in
sweetest.
the coolest band, and he's so hot, and he does martial arts,
Whoa.
Yeah.
and is like he's incredible.
Wow.
And very cool. He helped me move a
So have you
giant
guys fully
piece of furniture.
integrated your friend groups and friends
Ew,
in life or no?
He can't go near my
But you
friends.
do know each
No,
other.
I don't like
well,
her.
Or no?
Huh?
He tries to fuck my friends.
No, I don't. One time, Brianna came up and I was like, hey, how are you? I'm Ian. Are you single? And she'll never let me live it down. It was a
He's
joke.
my best friend since 6th grade.
It was a joke.
He cannot.
A joke. A joke. A joke. A icebreaker. Haha.
I'm friends with some of his friends, but some of them are scary.
Who of my friends? I'm
With
friends with your
Justice
friends.
and Zach.
I'm friends with fucking Taylor and
That's true.
you know, one of your other friends that is a noun is a
Michaela hates
name.
you.
And well, Michaela hates me. We made up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
Who else am I friends with of your friends?
Do you guys hang out
Harry?
outside the pod?
We try.
I don't hang out with comics outside of comedy.
You
She-
barely say hi in comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having a bad time most of the time.
Yeah, you're just walking.
She promised me a couples massage for my birthday on a Wednesday in Chinatown. It is April. Birthday's
When are you
in
having
December.
a great time? Just with your dog?
With my non-comic friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In comedy, it's well, no, that's not true. I hang out with my opener. I hang out with Jake. I hang out with. It's just in comedy when I'm at the cellar, it feels like I'm very overstimulated by the social aspect, and then also by the shows. And I'm so in my head about shows that then people are like, "How are you?" And then I'm like, and then I end up being an asshole. So I just end up hiding in the balcony and dealing with my shit, and then going on stage. And then afterwards, I'm hanging. But between, I'm always like, I'm always just beating myself up for whatever the last set I had was. So then people are like, hi, and I'm like completely checked
Go to
out.
movies sometimes.
We hang out.
We
Yes.
hang out.
Beautiful.
I just don't hang out with very many. I do shows. I go to dog. I go to park. I go to, you know what I mean? I'm very enrichment Jordan right now. I'm very box, park, walk, dinner, don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Although I did have a game night impromptu the other night.
What game?
Egyptian rat screw. It was an accident. I did not plan it.
That's fine.
Egyptian
My
rat
favorite card game.
screw.
EMFinance.com.
Is it your favorite card game?
I love that game.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
That and War.
my favorite
Egyptian
game.
Rack Screw is my favorite card game.
You almost had me. And then you said war. And we just can't.
I like War.
How okay, we need to let her
So
go.
simple. I like to play this Russian game called Durak, which means
Oh, yeah.
idiot.
I've heard
Really?
of this.
Yeah, and if you lose, you're a fucking idiot.
You ever play Shanghai?
No, and I know Hold'em, but those are the only two, and Spoons.
I want to get a game,
Spoons
like a
is good.
bridge game together. Like I want to be an old lady that plays cards with my friends.
Well, I was playing dominoes, and I was Sypho was inviting me, and then stopped inviting me because I did win by dozens of points.
I
Every
love
time.
dominoes.
And I went to a backgammon night once. I've been trying. Yeah, I like
suck
backgammon.
at
and
Uno
I like
and
backgammon.
I lose all the
I will bring
time.
my
would-
little suitcase to the cellar. We could actually sit in silence and play.
I
if
would
you
like
want.
that.
We don't
I
have
would like
to talk. It's a cute little board.
Do
I would
it.
do that.
Okay.
And I would like a poker night. I would love a
poker. Love.
You can't.
Why?
You have the
Oh,
gambling
addiction.
thing. He goes crazy.
Oh,
He'll be
I
like,
do.
"I'll give you my mother."
She would love that.
He goes crazy.
I love poker. We used
I
to
love
hustle
Hold'em.
people at poker in high school. It was awesome. At parties. It's the best. IanFidance.com. I'm on the road. I'll see you there. PunchUp.live/Jordan Jensen. She'll see you there. Patreon.com/BeanIanPod. We'll see you there, and we'll see you next week. Bye.